rolling. Is it on? We'll begin with that. Looks pretty on to me. Now, Discord message. How do I sound dramatic? I'm gonna end it all today. No, that sounds way too bad. Run ad break while I'm doing that. Any second now. There it goes. 30. How many weeks was it? There's curious thing about today. By the number of parts I've uploaded to the VOD channel, this should be the 30-second stream. The thing is, 2 of those were on one day because it got split in half because I was having technical issues. And then I've also skipped a week, so I think this would technically be the 32nd week of me playing this game, which is still a lot, but it'd be really good if it was 33, but it's not, so that's fine. But we could look at it the other way. It's like if I hit 33 weeks, we'd all go Mars and we'd die. But no, instead, it's 32nd week of playing the game, you know. What am I writing for this thing? I'm gonna end the game now. I hope it's cool. Exclamation mark, return, copy link, paste link. There we go. The Discord notification. Up. The ad break is near half done. Cool. Yeah, today, I don't know how long the stream's going to be. It could be short, it could be long. I genuinely have no idea how long this final section is. All I know is that I did a revision. I went back and rewatched the last big story stuff that happened. And it was like they went and they revived a bunch of dead people. And then it was like, when you're ready, go to Lumiere. I'm like, okay. So when we go, I assume it's going to be big drama, big fight time. Now, what I've also done, that may or may not be wise, but actually we'll start with first. What I did was off stream this week, I just went and did some little extra stuff to make sure I had all the collectibles. I was missing 2 lost gestrels, went and found them. Did I use a guide? Yeah. Would I have found them otherwise? If I stared long and hard enough. They weren't too difficult to find. I was looking in the right sorts of places, but that also meant that I wouldn't have double checked them as much. I was missing 1 journal that I could currently get, and I was so close to finding it last time. It was in the exact area I was looking, just a little bit hidden away. But yeah, I got that, and also I realized that the last journal is actually in the final zone that I've not been to yet, so couldn't get that anyway. Music disc-wise, same dealio. I'm missing 2. One of them is in the final zone, and one of them is at the end of the game. From the brief Google I did. So, should be fine for that. I leveled up. I went and got my L to level 99, so I could get the trophy for that. I did a real quick new game when I beat a mime in Lumiere that I clearly missed the first time round. So I got that trophy. So in theory, if I beat the game, I should get a platinum trophy, provided I pick up 1 more journal and 1 more music disc. In theory. Which is fun. Also, I just realized I don't have a cushion. I need a cushion. Cushion. There we go. All the better for sitting down. Am I at the right chair height? Yeah, thereabouts. What else was I? Oh yeah. So, also what I've done for today is I've gone into the challenges section and I've done some damage balancing. I can do a maximum of 99999 damage, and the enemies have 100 times more health. In theory, that stops me stomping everything. But also, I realized I have so much health that they probably won't do much damage to me. So what I've done despite all these numbers on the screen, I've given everyone the ability titled, scroll down for effect, the 1. Max health is reduced to 1. So, you may say, but so if you get hit, you die? No. Because I've also given everyone shields, which means that I get like a maximum of 9 hits, then I die. Just seemed more... Basically, I wanted it to be dramatic and interesting, because I had a problem last time we got to the air quotes final boss. It wasn't the final boss, but like Renoir and the Paintress, we beat them up, and I was just not having a very difficult time, and it sort of deleted the drama. Also, I beat Renoir so quickly I didn't even know he had a phase 2. I found that out the other day when I was watching someone else play the game, and they like summoned a wolf or something. I'm like, whoa, that's way more dramatic than what happened to me. I beat him from half health in 1 turn.
You miss Noko, don't you?
Indeed. Life is more colourful with Noko by my side.
Maybe we could stop by the Gestrel village for a little bit. We need more supplies anyway.
Maybe I should do that.
Would be lovely.
Nice way to ease into the day rather than jump straight into things. Yeah, I've done that. I did, before we started the stream, I did 125 Lumina points or something.
Poetry lately.
I'm not really inspired these days.
Let's see if SKA has more of that wine you like. Maybe that'll help.
What will you do when this is all over? I'm having trouble imagining you living a normal life in Lumiere.
Yeah. I'm not sure I can live in a city anymore. I don't know. What about you?
Well, since we mere mortals can't leave this canvas, Mael has kindly offered to paint the outside world for me,
That's nice.
so I can see
Do you mean...
a painting inside this painting.
Inception. Okay, let's leave the camp. So, we know where we gotta go. I'm gonna delay that real quick. Literally, I put myself right here for the start of the stream. That's where we're going. But, also, I just realized I've actually, like, not exactly centered, whatever. Talking to Minoko, and he was like, I want to go see Noko. So I think we can do that right before we... Oh, no, wait. Right before we go to the end. Let's just go see what's up with the Gestrel village. Because I'm curious. I swear this will not be a massive distraction that takes me 5 hours. Imagine me that I'm like, this is the last one. The one, we've got to finish the game today. And then all of a sudden it's like, actually, hold on. Let's go do something else. You're not Noko. Where is Noko? I must find him. Who are you? You may knock him in. Too bad. Noko, there you are. Hello! Noko's lost a significant portion of his memories. Memories he will never recover. Well, this was a great and sad thing to do, wasn't it? Come visit and be like, let's be sad. That was it though. Okay. Why would they do that to me? You talk to Minoko in the camp, he's like, let's go see Noko. I'm like, okay. You get one line that tells you, by the way, irreparable damage has been done. Enjoy. Ridiculous. Also, thing I did before today's stream, I went over all my outfits and just double checked there wasn't anything I wanted. And I think I have dialed in my outfit choices so well. Everyone's got something a little different going on, but also they look really cool, ready for the final phase, as it were. Hold on. Land. And we got Lune, who's in a cool casual outfit. We got Mael, who's in a dramatic plot revelation outfit. Verso's in a suit. DL's in the pure white one. And Monoko's honestly just looking real cool. Right. Into the... I really don't know what happens now. I checked because I was... Like I said, I was watching back the stuff I did before. I got to this point in the plot on like the 18th VOD. It was part 18 or something. This one, if and when it goes up, will be part 32, which means it was about 12 weeks ago that I opened the opportunity to go here and did not go. Time for plot. Oh, this is ominous.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa. We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
So cool. We got a full Return of the King. We got an army of ghosts. Is one of them Gustav? Actually, probably not. His body wasn't really
Tomorrow
left there.
comes.
He definitely got, like, destroyed. Yeah. This is so cool. I've waited a long time for this moment. Okay, what was that? I mean, it's sick music is what it is. Let's go! The sky has painted itself red. What the? Whoa! They're fighting the enemies for me?
Interesting.
Is that? Are those statues of Verso, or is that just a coincidence? Obviously, this is Verso's canvas, as we discovered, so it would make sense, actually. Unsure, though. Give me my rest point. Yeah, also, I hope there's an enemy to fight before a boss, so I can double-check I've not overdone it. I didn't mean to click return to content, I meant to click challenges. Back in! We'll walk right back in! Me pressing the wrong button. Hi, Wolfie. That's a big blade. Was it? I mean, that sword seemed pretty normal rapier size. What was cool was the army of ghosts. Right. What I meant to do when I clicked on this was go to challenges. Yeah, so I put a damage cap on and I multiplied the enemy's health by 100. So in theory, even though I'm like level 95, this will be a challenge.
These expeditioners are glorious.
But I hope I can test that before I actually get in trouble. Hold on, that's a breakable if I ever saw one. Also, worth noting, while we're in here, we are looking for a music disc and an expedition journal. Very important. I love a grand finale. This is so cool. Are you fightable? Yay! Time to test my damage and stuff. I would like to hit you with the final path, please.
I remember it.
Oh, I also took off the cheater skill, so I don't get 2 goes in a go. I still have massive speed though, so. Hit it once. Okay, it's got a hell of a lot of health. That's good. And then hit it with the Twilight Dance. Okay, I may have given them slightly too much health. It's fine, I can change that. Gustav's homage. That'll double all my shields. So you may also notice, I've given everyone 1 health. If they take a single hit, bad time. However, I've got shields. I built shields into my build. So, theoretically at least, I shouldn't struggle too much with keeping health, but we're in a riskier state.
Let's gamble.
Let's gamble. You know what? I'm gonna do a Shadowbringer upon you.
Full wreck.
And then, by some reason... Oh, I got a second go because I'm in... Twilight? No, because they did a gradient attack. I forget. That's a thing that happens.
The stars not
It's been so long since I've not used a thing that's like, here, have a bajillion...
Ready to carry.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to turn the health down slightly.
Look up.
So I'm just thinking, if this guy's got that much health, how much health is the boss gonna have? I'm betting a substantial amount. Although, hold on. Now's the time to just do this. The damage cap yourself.
Of this canvas.
Okay, that doesn't hit a damage cap. Cool. Technically, we're fine. I might have to make myself a rule to not use that ability though, because it is just kind of cheating. Like, it does so much damage that if you use it on a boss, you skip so much. Challenges. Bring that to 50. I must dial in the balance. And once I've done that, I can run freely to the boss fight, or just through the area and not feel like I'm gonna stomp it. Because, I don't know about you, but when I go through the final bit of the game, I don't want to be super overpowered. Because it really takes the, like, tension out of everything.
I remember it.
What you want, ideally, is to be on the verge of death, but not die.
Void takes everything.
Nothing. I don't have the AP to do what I want. So I guess I'll just Dark Cleanse and get everyone rushed.
Blades sharp.
I could Pyrolyze, or I could, no, we'll do the Gustav Samaj. Make sure I get my many shields. Once I have my many shields, everything's a bit better. Yeah, so this guy in theory has half the health the last guy did. So it's going down, just lower.
Stars
No,
judged
quicker.
you.
This seems like a good amount of health. I'll keep it like this.
Watch out.
We're doing enough to where it's like I can take it down and like I can do chunks, but also it has a chance to have some moves, even though it doesn't really. Look at the turn order. Oh dear.
Void, take everything.
Please come back.
Well, that will help.
The other option is I could just take off my owl, and then I wouldn't ever have the Gommage move, and that would make everything infinitely harder. Why are these just Lumina points flying around? And that's a Chroma Catalyst for level 19 weapons.
Useful.
Do a dark cleanse and give everyone a boost.
Finesse and grace.
I guess that's the other problem. My stats are just very good. I can't really do anything about that. Enemy's just gonna get less turns. I don't know. I wish this game had some sort of adaptive scaling, where it's like, oh, you've leveled up, don't worry, the enemies will too. Like Skyrim.
Let's play.
I think what I have to do here is mentally just clock out of the fact that I'm getting a lot of turns. Because as long as my brain is on the fact that I'm super overpowered, I'm not going to feel tension anyway.
Parry it.
See, if that was a longer combo, that could have been dangerous. First, already has 4 hits left in him. Do the burning counts.
Void, take everything.
And then... Beepus. Why do I just... I have a healing ability on. I don't need that. I've taken away all my health. Look. I've got perfect recovery. Not going to do anything. Put on overload. Job done. That's the rank A. Sets health to 1. Doesn't matter. I have 1 health anyway. This is really cool. I just realized this is literally the beginning area, but in reverse. Leave me alone. I'm going this way. Oh, damn it. I didn't get the first hit bonus either. Oh no. Okay, I still gotta go first because I'm really, really speedy. We will do a guard up. Give everyone the buffs. And then I will do... final path on the left one. We'll aim for the left one, and then I'll hit the other one with a gradient, and that'll be how we do. Double my L's damage. Why not?
Just begin. For good stuff.
So increase to rank A. Go. Great way to start. I could have used. I just realized in the Simon fight, I could have used that so well. That would have been really helpful. Now put Shadowbringer on. Hit my turn again. And now I strike a Dark Cleanse. That'll put me into Twilight, and I will still have my stacks ready. Fire the left one. And bring can reapply stun. Well, I've not applied stun yet, so it will just do extreme physical damage 6 hits, which honestly isn't a bad thing. Actually, I should do that. Hey, 2 million damage there. That move is amazing. I should use that more. Yeah, and then Twilight, the one on the left, it will die. I'll only have to deal with one. Oh, they're resistant to dark damage. That's why CL's not doing as much. Okay, not bad. This guy's gonna go down pretty easily. I'm debating taking off the things that let me, like, increase my speed as well. Oh, of course, it only does one hit. And I put a I put a damage cap on it. And does Gamache just not obey the damage cap? That's weird.
The stars trust you.
Did like 4 million that one time. Weird. Well, if I go to Mael, can I take off Rush? Or do I need that? It would be what? Rush on... Okay, powerful on Shell. Rush on... Take that off. There you go. Now I'm gonna go slightly slower. I just like the idea of them actually having a chance to hit me, you know? It's important. Increase health, yeah, I mean, I have no health, so anything that works on low health will be great. Shield on being revived. That seems fun. not missed anything, have I? Very important.
Nice.
If I start missing extra things, all my work to collect all the collectibles will be for nothing. I'll be having that.
Oh, lovely.
Well, that was a bin. Perfectly normal trash. I remember at the beginning of the game I checked every single one, and every single time it said something like that. Had to do it again for old time's sake. Ooh, new music. Okay. Whoa! You know, when you think about it, all the expeditioners, the whole thing was for those who come after, right? We're the ones who've come after, and now they're helping us. That's fun, thematically. I guess I'm going across here. I don't know, is this the right way? Is this the wrong way? I want to go the wrong way before I go the right way.
Useful.
Energizing powerful, gain 2 AP on applying power. Pretty good skill. Give yourself a buff. Get some free stuff. I guess the other thing I could have done is just keep their health normal and cap my own damage. But then I'd be hitting the damage cap with almost every hit, and it would be a bit silly. I think my base attack would do 9, so I'd just be spamming the base attack button. Look at that. These are the sort of guys I found in Renoir's drafts, that area. These are like his Nevron creations, maybe. You like unmaking the world or something? Is that why the sky keeps flashing? Oh, no. Maybe the sky's flashing because there's just lightning everywhere. What are they? Are they expeditioners that are like cursed? Guy in the hat with a sword. Oh boy.
The 32s.
Oh. It's the next expedition.
Good stuff.
They've been turned into monsters. Those who stayed behind for the next year. Okay, let's open with a final path on you. Okay. Damage, perfectly acceptable. guard up again, just because I don't know what they're going to do.
Let's carve a path.
Overload to get the A rank. Bang. Then... Weird, my L didn't get the buff. Odd. Either way. Pyrolyze.
Maximum damage.
And bring in the other one. Yeah. They get a full turn of setup before they get a go. And because they don't resist dark damage. Okay, maybe I should crank the health up. The other guy just resisted dark damage and that made him more resilient. Hold on, what was the weapon I got? Was it the Letisa? Plus shield and counterattack base attack consumes all shields to do 100% increased damage per shield. I don't want to consume my shields, I very much need those. What, where's the way back up? Is there a way back up? Where did I even come from? I don't know. One of these roofs. No, there's 3 of them.
Advantage.
Wait, are they like Shadow Me's? That one looks like Lune. Although none of us have a cool hat. So, probably not. Although that one has the same weapon stance as this guy. Wait, and that one I just realized has a sword like Mael. Mael never wore a hat to my knowledge, but... interesting.
My turn. I am
Who's next? Mael's next? I think I'll just keep doing damage. Then I'll put in a homage on the one on the left. Oh, it's resistant to dumping lightning? And bring the other one on the right. Yeah, ideally I don't want to be able to one-hit a thing with Endbringer. That's just boring.
Stars judged you.
Whoa! Oh, this is interesting. Kill it though. Aliteson. I'm assuming that's a CL weapon. Level 6. I guess I could also just use the weapons they give me. No. I've elected to buff them rather than debuff myself. Well, I don't know, both. Hold on, up here, where I want to go. This is where it came from, and I think there was a flag right back here, and I can just... yeah, there we go. Down to challenges. Health up. Good. Now they're all slightly harder. Well, technically they're all double health. They were, but... that means that the weak ones will have about 2 million health instead of 1 million, which I think is good. It gives them some time to breathe. Just need to remember the one on the left is resistance to dark damage. Which maybe means I should hit it with delaying slash. That did nothing. Okay. That's better. Now they've got some difficulty. Oh, so that takes 8. So if I do this, no mark. Okay. It's good to check if I can get a mark on it before I do Gustav's March, because that one, it doesn't eat the marks, you just get bonus damage on every single hit. I'm gonna end bringer that one.
Let's play.
Twilight on this one.
Watch out, my hell.
Yeah!
Just try it.
Okay, I did hit the parry button. Didn't hit it right a single time. I'm gonna throw a quick dual damage on this guy, because I don't like him. He has many health.
Out of this campus.
I thought it lived for a second there. That would have been impressive. Oh, and those guys resist fire. Interesting. Free stuff?
Good stuff.
Your father. He's at the tower.
Ah!
Yes.
Mael.
Final batter under the Eiffel Tower. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Like, it's like... What is this? Hello? I was gonna say, it's been signaling as like the massive thing of interest the entire game, and I just forgot. Isn't it beautiful here? The paintings are always astonishing. But I wish you would understand. Understand what? Just what it means. Wait, I've decided this guy sounds like Berserk. What do you mean? The boy has gone silent. He always does. Pretty sure it's his canvas.
An advantage.
Charging stun. 5% gradient charge on hitting a stunned enemy. That's cool.
Good stuff.
Wait, on hitting a stunned enemy. So if you did like a 13 hit combo on a stunned enemy, you'd get 5% for every hit, which would mean you'd end up with like 75% of your gradient thing in one move, I think.
Nice.
This is a labyrinthine place. Oh, hello. This seems bad. Look at that. I'll fight this guy. He seems easier. Hello, Odin. How are you doing? There are 3 of them.
Cards have spoken.
Guard up. Everyone gets powerful in the defense thing. Although I don't really need a defense thing, I just realized, because my entire thing is I have 1 health. That's the challenge I set for myself. Grimharv, again, why do I have a healing move? I should swap out Grimharv. That's what I should do. Laying slash that one. You good? How am I? I'm pretty great. I'm excited to see how this game ends today. I've been playing it for a long time. Also, there's like Formula 1 stuff this weekend that I'm gonna watch. Technically, sprint qualifying started like 15 minutes ago, but I'm gonna watch it later because I'm streaming. In case you hadn't noticed, I don't know if that was apparent.
End of the line.
Still mean.
That's 1 down.
Ready to carry.
Nailed it!
Watch out.
I haven't watched F1 in a while. I've been watching it this year. Mainly because... Oh god. Well, I survived. Wait, you gave everyone shields? That's cheating. I meant to do that. It's my thing. I'll just steal my thing. The Ray Fury is 3. What radiance do I have? Do 5 hit? Or I could just hit it normally. There. What was I saying? I was saying something.
Always come back.
Oh yeah, I've been watching the Formula 1 this year mainly because my dad has the Now TV thing for watching football, and I realized I can just watch it using his, so I don't have to pay the ridiculous price for it that you would normally have to, which is nice. If I did have to pay for it, I wouldn't watch it. It's just way too expensive.
An advantage.
Yeah, it's been a fun year so far. I've been having fun. Although my entire thing is, I just want Lewis Hamilton to win. So far I'm on 1 out of, how many are we? Like 13 or something? Hello. What's going on here? Is this the same? Is that, I just go in a big circle? I think I did. We started Game of Thrones a couple of weeks ago? Interesting. Because, I mean, I don't think it's, like, a surprise to say that Game of Thrones is at this point known for not being ended particularly well. Like, that is the defining thing about it. I've never actually heard of anyone starting the show since it ended.
I'm ready.
Oh, interesting. This one isn't resistant to lightning. There's only the certain types.
Cut him down.
As the story goes, and that just figured everyone says it's good until season 8. There's conflicting opinions I've heard. Like, some people like it until about season 5, some are like 6, some say 7, some say 8. Me personally, I watched 3 seasons of it, but this was before it ended at all. Like, probably when they were doing about season 5, I got to the end of season 3. I don't like this show. But it doesn't... I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but I think it's pretty apparent that a lot of people die in that show. And what happened was every time I liked a character, they would then be removed from the show. And so I was like, why am I even watching? But yeah. Also, apparently has an ad break now. Jeez, that's a nasty combo. I'm gonna do this. Hopefully that kills it. Almost, not quite.
Let's carve a path.
It's my turn again. Phantom Stars, that'll do. It's everyone at once. Come up to where? Again, labyrinthine location. This leads me back around to where I just came from. Okay. As I say, I'm being very sure not to miss any collectibles right now. The final zone, and I have nearly all of them. I'm like, hold up. Okay, we're back out here. Let's fight this giant looking monster skeleton necromorph chrysalid from XCOM 2 situation. The chromatic I don't know how you say that word. Would it be a CH sound or an SH sound? Echalcier. That was a weak attempt. Hold on. Shoot the blob. That worked. Just keep shooting the blob. See what happens. I'm noticing its health bar is not moving. I may have made a mistake. Oh dear. Get 2 goes in a row. Interesting. Well, if I get 2 goes in a row, then what I can do is I can begin with the Dark Cleanse. Then that'll give me the room to do a Twilight Dance. There you go, now we're putting chunks of his health bar. The homage. This buffs my shields, which then buffs my damage, because everyone's got the thing on where it's like, the more shields you have, the more damage you do. That's quite a clever system. Then this takes me straight to A rank. Happy days. Yeah, I need to take off this stupid healing move that won't do anything for me. And then, where are we at? Here. If I had just 1 more AP, I could do something. You think after season 6 they count the story themselves because the books are finished? I think Game of Thrones did that after like season 5. Or season 4. I'm pretty sure they got... Yeah, they must have got to Feast for Crows in season Or wait, no, because then there was Dance with. I don't know. The book says like 5 of them. Because initially they were doing like multiple seasons per book, and then it became like 1, and then it became we have no books left. What do we do now? And that's why I buff their health so much.
Let's play.
Doubt he'll finish the books anyway. I don't know. I like to err on the positive side of things, you know? Like, I think it's plausible that he finishes them. Because he wrote the other ones much quicker than he's written this one. I feel like once he's written this one, moving on to the next one, he might be a bit faster. But it really just depends on like who he is at any given moment, you know? George R.R. Martin.
Still new.
I can't do my cool moves. That's disappointing. Oh well. Hit it normally. Get some AP. Guard up, please.
Shields up.
We all get buffs. Steel Strike.
Eyes up, Verso.
Okay, I took damage. I don't get my Steel Strike. If I did, it would have been great.
I'm ready.
Oh, you think the way the show ended is the same, so he's not going to publish them at all? The thing is, the way he writes, he doesn't necessarily know what's going to happen next. Like, that's his system. So when the show comes up with an ending, it's like a Cliff's Notes version of where he thought it might end, like, however many years ago that was. He could finish, but this is sort of why he's taking so long writing the book, is because he writes a thing in, then he goes, hang on, but if that's the case, then, like, this could all happen differently. There's, like, characters in the book who aren't even in the show. Entire plot lines that just didn't exist. So, yeah, it's really hard to say. I mean, it's also easy to say, like, oh, well, you know, he's not done it yet, so he won't do it at all. Like, that's... I don't think that's a particularly bold statement, but also, I don't know if it's
Show me what
correct.
you can do.
Also, even if he does write the same ending as the show, I think he'll write it better.
Careful.
Because he'll write the whole thing in a book, other than in 90 minutes of television that rush through it. Okay, this time I'm gonna Steel Strike, and it's gonna eliminate all his health.
I'm ready.
Void
I've just
take
55 burn this guy has on him.
Let's carve a path.
There we go. Augmented counter 3! I didn't know they went that high. You're reading a fun book at the minute? What are you reading? I recently just finished reading
Good stuff.
Alloy of Law by Brandon Sanderson. Very good book. I was explaining before, a while ago, it felt very cinematic to read and it wasn't that long. So like, even though it took me ages to read it, because I just happened to read at a really strange pace, like I'll read the first quarter of a book real quick, then like I'll read the second third of it really slow, and the last bit I'll speed through in like a day. It would still take me months to do all of those things. Weird.
Great.
The Opera House.
The Opera House. Is this like a place of significance to you, Verso? Is it, did you perform here perhaps?
Interesting.
He was a musician. He did piano. It's called Rinsworld. It's a 40k book. Oh yeah, you really like the Warhammers, don't you? What is... Huh? Lumiere suffered much damage. There's something in the water. Ask Esquier. Is that a journal? Is this the last journal? This is the journal of Expedition 60. Legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
Getting late there, but I am immediately annoyed. No, I'm not. Okay, I was like, why haven't I got my trophy for getting all of the journals? I did. It just came late. Okay, I'm happy now. Now I just need all the music discs, I think. I think that's it. Hold on, trophies. Yeah, final music discs. That one will be beat the game. Job done. You've recently found yourself on Book Talk. Oh no! You've heard his name a lot. You do like Warhammer quite a bit. You bought the limited edition of it and it looks awesome, but you're coming to the end of it, unfortunately. Well, that's fine. Just means you can start reading it again. I've realized recently that I'm not one who usually reads books twice. Which also I've realized is why I don't think I have a favorite book. Because when I think about favorite movies, it's something I like to go back to. I watch it again. I'm like, yeah, this one's great. Or like TV shows, same thing. Usually your favorite thing, you watch or read, like, you do it at least twice. But I've read very few books twice that, like, aren't kids' books that I read ages ago. I've read Percy Jackson twice, but I'd hardly call that my favorite book. It's just, I read it when I was younger, and I thought, I'll read that again. The show's coming out. I think if I want to have a favorite book, I gotta go back and read something again, you know? Right now, I'm reading a book called, I don't know how you say this, Catabasis? Catabasis? One of those. It's by a lady called R.F. Kuang, and I like it a lot. It's about two people who have gone to hell to search for their professor who died so that they can get their university studies graded or something. It's ridiculous, but fun. Mainly, I like it because it's exploring the concept of hell in a very interesting way. It's like uniting all the mythologies and being like, well, you know, see, in this interpretation, it was like this. And I'm like, interesting. Like, they referenced, like, Greek mythology hell and, like, Dante's Inferno hell, and they sort of make a combined
Good stuff.
continuity of it, which is interesting. I think this might be Verso performing in the Opera House. Oh, it's like it's the boy, which I also assume is Verso. So yeah, that makes sense. It's like I guess a painting of how it used to be. Whoa. Wait, look. Is Gustav and... I think her name was Sophie. She's from the very, very beginning of the game. Months and months and months and months and months ago. That's... How did that get there? Like... Oop. Do we think that that was like the citizens of Lumia who painted that, or...? I don't know. I mean, it's got the Gamage petals going on, which would imply it was done afterwards. Maybe it's like a... I don't know, vision that applied after the fact? I don't... I'm going to say it for the 5th time. I don't know. I like that it's there, though. It was a nice little surprise to look up at. Hold on.
What have we here?
There's my music disc. I heard the noise. I nearly missed that. I just heard like the sort of hiss noise of a collectible somewhere. And then, if my research was correct, you get a music disc after the final boss. Which in my research, I did not find out what the final boss is, thankfully. So I don't know what I'm looking at. I just know that there's one more music disc. You get it from narrative progression. And in theory, that'll be the last one. I'll get my trophy. They did very good along the way of finding everything. We are truly in the end game now. I've got all my collectibles. It's just a case of go forwards, fight stuff, win.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Clea put them here?
Axon's their papa's creations, not Claire's.
What? Okay, so hold on. The Renoir made the Axons and the things from the Axon Islands. Okay. Clea made other stuff. I lose track of that constantly. Like who's painted what and what that means for the plot. Rin's World is about an orc invasion of a chapter's homeworld, and through an accident the chapter goes from 980 marines to roughly 170. So it's like 300 ish. 300 is in the movie, the Zack Snyder one with a Sparta and all that. This guy, I think they're weak to light, or are they resistant to light?
I remember.
I don't know, do dark damage to find out. No, it's weak to dark damage. Okay. It's got a lob in its chest. Well, that works for me. Gustav Samajit.
For good stuff.
I am actually dropping frames. It's a very intensive area, this would seem. Oh, I didn't. Dang it. Fortune's Fury on Verso.
Finesse and grace.
I've not given us my powerful buff, which is annoying for me, but I think I gotta hit this main one. Also weak to fire. Okay, weak to fire and weak to dark. I do double damage this turn, so I'm gonna apply an Endbringer.
End of the line.
3 million damage. Gosh, that was wacky. Hold on. No. No eyeball move. Dark Cleanse on me. Give everyone some rush.
Look out.
What the? Oh god. What? No, oh, I might be dead. I might be dead.
Parry it!
Oh no, you're just gonna shield your allies. That's fine with me.
Watch out, my Al.
No. I took 1 damage. This is the sort of tenseness I was hoping for. I've got to revive now.
You can do better.
When one champion falls, we get him back up. Shadowbringer. There's 10 hits to random enemies. Should help me eliminate the shields.
Hey.
Twilight Dance costs 8. So if I do this and then I go Twilight Dance,
Stars judged you.
Time to hit big.
God. Oh. God up. Give everyone some shields. Oh boy. You're hoping these heat waves are over now? The wildfire. All the wildfires is annoying. That's one way to put it. Also very bad to most everybody, but
Deal me in.
yeah, Twilight Dance the middle one. I can just get this thing dead. I mean, the most annoying thing about the heat waves for me is that when I try and stream during the hot days, it's like terrible. Because the room just heats up because it's got a computer in it that's expelling heat. Terrible.
Prepare for oblivion.
Time to hit big.
I'm quite bad in the valleys. Yeah, I've not been keeping up with quite... That was a great move. Quite where all of the fires have been happening. I just know they've been happening everywhere and it's been pretty bad. But also it's like, you know, you'll get sunburn and stuff as well, and like that sounds sort of unimportant, but that like can really mess up your skin. There is no good thing about the heat wave, really. But there's no good thing that, like,
Useful?
hot weather in itself. Like, if you get occasional hot weather, fine. If you get heat wave, bad. We're just not, like, systematically and structurally designed for it. Like, game alright. It does feel like it's sort of lost frames. It's been for an old school burned down? I'm assuming one that isn't in use, but like, wild. Yeah, abandoned. Okay. Not great, to be honest, but
Finesse and
better than one in use, for sure. I might need to like save and quit and reload, because this is very framey.
Let's play. You're not bad. It's instant.
How am I going? I think if I hit this, maybe I can do something with it. Okay. He's not got a lot of health, but it can just dodge. And that's going to cause me some problems. Let's do Phantom Stars. Hit everybody. Boom. 3 hits. Hit that. Nice.
Deal me in.
Twilight on this one.
The stars touched you.
Nice. Okay. One's broken, one's dead, just the middle guy.
okay. Finesse and grace.
Alright, the league starts again tonight. Wow, that they just did the World Cup. That feels very quick to be going back to things.
Witness the flame.
Speed best. And then Dark Cleanse on you. Give everyone buffs again.
Henry.
Here we go.
I can't tell if my game looks better on this monitor than that one. Or if it's just a trick of my brain.
Stars judged you.
It might be my monitor that's broken, not the game. Maybe my monitor's just lost a bunch of frames, I don't know. Not quite sure how that would work, but it has been doing some weird stuff. Like the little on light turned blue when you turn it on. Been flashing the orange, which is the like standby mode. I'm like, that's not supposed to happen. But it's a very flickery thing. Like it's a technical fault rather than intentional. Design feature. Let's do leadership. Give everyone some AP.
Eyes up, person.
Yeah, it's real hard to parry when I can't really read the frames correctly.
Blades sharpened.
Okay, time to get serious. Goodbye, enemy. You have lost. You're beaten. And then sword ballet on this. It'll buy him one hit. Yep. Easy. Okay.
Good stuff.
Yeah, this is very wobbly frames. Like it's stuck, dropped to 30 all of a sudden. I do this. And that's much smoother. Okay, so it's not the monitor, it's definitely the game. Do I have a flag anywhere? Don't mind me, enemies. I'm just gonna run past you for a second. He says, immediately finding an item and then deciding not to run past. Oh, I got a second healing stun. Thing I just picked up.
Almost there.
Almost there. Great. Where's the flag though? I need one.
Let's go.
Useful.
Thank you.
Useful.
Next time it auto saves, I'm saving and quitting. Maybe I should continue. Maybe I should continue. Continue what? Forever. The boy has gone silent. We continue. That's a thing.
Good stuff.
Free chroma. Money in disguise. Is there a flag anywhere?
What have we here?
Somewhere I can save? Except we're almost there, which usually means you get a flag. After all the mess that's happening, I was the only one curious enough to make the journey here. But this place is sad. Trade. What you got? You got... Ooh. AP on start switch. Sure, buy that. And slightly better versions of weapons I already have. And I can fight him. Why not? I don't want to send in Mael, probably. Mael is level 99. God up. Then give me even more shields. And set me into virtuous stance. Good. Then shoot once. Luray Fury.
On me.
What? Okay, you gained shell. I didn't do a lot, did it? You can play that game. I have 9 shields now. Well, set you on fire or anything to mark you. Oh, okay. Well, good for you. You and your one hit. I'm sure like that was very good. However, I'm gonna really destroy you now. He may think he has the upper hand. If he thought that, he'd be silly. Because we all know what my favourite move is.
This counts.
She got full strength. 25 increased damage on full health. Okay. That's a good one. Never had that before. Would have been useful a while ago, but now I'm
Papa is somewhere past the
always on
gardens.
1 health. So. Oh, there we go. A flag. I can finally... Rest. I just want to go down to title screen. And we'll load it back up again. Because I don't like my low frames. I mean, I assume on stream it looks exactly the same because I don't stream in 60, but for playing it was terrible. Oh, there we go. That's entirely fixed the problem. They just had an issue, it seems. Oh, that would be obscure. Maybe that's a Claire obscure. A big one? I don't know. So it all ends beneath the Eiffel Tower.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Matt, we need to defeat them fast.
I wonder if I've... Oh god, that's... Those are actual enemies. Thought they were gonna get taken out. Hold on, what is this just
An advantage.
a recoat? I've never used one of those a single time. I probably benefit from it. Buy item.
Nice.
Maybe with increased damage of gradient attacks? That would be amazing! This is a lot of enemies to... I will not be fighting all of these. This would take me like an hour. What is that?
Your father's been extra inspired.
Oh, it's the creation.
Most enticing challenge.
I imagine if you hadn't gone and done the extra stuff, this would be your first time fighting one of these. It would probably be quite scary. Me, though, I've seen all the game has to offer. I fought the one known as Simon. One measly creation. No match for me.
Is it painted? Wow.
Gustav Samaj, please.
My turn.
Also deals double damage this turn. Right, let's see if I can... It resists light damage. Of course it does. Do that.
Incoming.
I would like to point out, if I hadn't have deliberately nerfed myself, I would have had like double the amount of goes before they had a go. Because I would have put on the ability that gives me 2 turns. They work on the honor system here. It's like if you want to have a good fight, you got to make the fight good. Otherwise, you're gonna steamroll everything. I'm going to go for Overload. Actually, I'm going to go for Shadowbringer.
Ready.
Now everyone's got a bunch of stuff on them. We do this one.
Stars judged you.
Yeah. Big counter.
Watch out, my Al.
Time to hit big.
Okay. I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to opt for the homage again. Go on the left one. Spread the damage a bit. Goodbye. Goodbye, Odin. Have a nice day. Enjoy your football later. No, I think I'm just going to Twilight Dance again and hit this one instead.
Time to end this.
And then I can end... Or I could Phantom Star. Phantom Star it is. There you go. Damage to everybody. Burning Canvas on the middle one. He's got 35 stacks of fire damage. And now I've come in with a really low amount of AP, so I'm doing Phantom Stars again. Shadowbringer would be an interesting play. Could end Slice, but these two resist, and this one would just take the standard 6 9s of damage. 9 9 9 9 9 9. I'll do Shadowbringer. Restack my Foretell. And I will Fortune's Fury on Ursa.
Show me what you can do.
When his next turn comes, he will do good. There we go, now we have a bunch of AP for him as well when his turn comes around. Final path, anybody? Final path of that one.
Number of things.
On guard. Let's dance.
Watch out, my Al.
Nice and easy jump dodge. Oh, this is a move. Too early. Okay. First one is double damage. This turn, fantastic. I go Endbringer. I can probably end something, or I could go for the middle guy. Middle guy. There you go, 3 million. Now what? Twilight the left one. Hopefully this kills it. Not even close. Oh, because it resists dark damage, of course. And I'm not in Twilight yet, so I wasn't even getting that bonus. Void orbs are about to explode. I don't like that. No, thank you. Like, if I have to shoot them... Doesn't that cause me a problem if I shoot them? Oh, wait, no, it heals you if you shoot them, I think. Which was a problem because he used to invert me, but I've since cleansed that, so that's fine. I think I'm just going to do the sword ballet on this guy. Try and get one of these things dead. That worked. My turn. Then Phantom Stars again. Again, still not dead. This guy's hanging on. Dangerously close though. I think I'm best off hitting the middle one. I do chunks of health on this. Guard up. Mess up the button press. That's fine. We still have 9 shields on everybody. And I got the buffs going. Now I Phantom Star again. Okay, one of them's finally gone. This guy's still doing his floating around with orbs in the air. Don't like that. Shadowbringer. And then Twilight Dance on the middle one. He's so nearly dead. Actually, that wasn't that bad. Good.
Spill some ink.
Okay, main guy gone. Took a healthy amount of effort. Now I bring her this one.
End of the line.
Oh, but I'm not ranked up, so I'm doing less damage. Oh, cleanse here, please. Give everyone powerful shell. And then I can do Virtuous Stripes to get into Virtuous Stance, and I'll get a second 10. Then with that, Sword Ballet. Another million there. Faster than strong. Always play twice in a row, but deal 50% less damage. So it's just less good cheetah. Fair enough. I imagine a lot of people who got to this point hadn't gone and beaten that boss yet. That gives you 2 turns in a row.
Papa's over there.
Is
And
he?
the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
Right, him down there.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Yep. Okay. Now this is the perfect time because Twitch is telling me to run an ad break, so I'm going to run the ad break. Where are we? Weird timing, actually. You run it. Why is it running? Hold on. They've done something weird. It's saying it wants to run an ad break 1 hour 40 minutes in. Should be on 2. Don't mind me while I use this opportunity to check stuff. Oh. 3 minutes of ads per hour. There we go. That's what it did. 3-minute ad break every 60 minutes. Yes, please. Hopefully it'll save that. I looked at the settings earlier and I think it must have taken that as a change. Okay. So if I run my 3 minutes now, even though it's early, and I can get up, have a short break, and go back and absolutely slay this man. I'm excited. This will actually last a long time, this fight, hopefully. Anyway, back in a second. How was that for timing? You said the ad break ended 1 second ago. Okay. We've come so far. All this way. We're back to where we started. and beneath the Grand Tower of Eiffel, which I believe is a copyrighted structure or something, so I don't know how they got that in there. Yeah, I get that this is the bit. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. He is here, doing what needs to be done. But I can't do it anymore. What can't you do anymore? Yes. Unless... No. Maybe I should never stop. But... the boy has gone silent. You never finish your sentences, mate. Every time. But yeah, if what I've gathered correct, that's outside Verso, like all that's left of him in spirit or something. Like his childlike spirit that's left over without his identity associated to it. He's missing his face. But he plays the music. He's seemingly part of the family. It tracks. Oh yeah. We've kicked out the paintress. That would be Aline. Claire's on the outside, I guess, dealing with things. Now all we have is Renoir, who's trying to eliminate all that's left of the canvas so no one can live in it, but we want to live in it, so... do or die. In the shadow of the tower. Oh boy.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
Doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me, but that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you, especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
Thought I might be coming to that. Whoa. We're in like the field of the Gamage. All the petals are red on the floor. It's like he said, we will do what we must, you know? Damn. Renoir. In the fields of red into the black sun. Okay, first things first. As always, I gotta stack some guard. How do I want to begin? Let's begin with a nice final path damage check. Okay, he's got health. This is good. No easy wins today. Again, I forgot to take off Brim Harvest, the move that does absolutely nothing for me. Fortune's Fury on myself.
Show me what you can do.
Next turn, I'll do more damage. Play the Homage. Double up shields. My turn. Into A rank. I do double damage this turn. That'd be great for... Hang on. There we go. Now Twilight Dance.
Stars judged you.
On me!
Summons a Void Crop. Oh, okay.
On ya!
So I assume that was gonna do some like, a status effect that I got cleansed of, thankfully. Oopsie. Well, he's on fire now. That's a bonus damage from me. When's my next turn? Run Steel Strike.
Full death.
And then from Twilight, I'm going to do Fortune's Fury on Verso.
Show me what you can do.
Double his next turn.
Yeah!
Guard up everybody.
Here we go.
And then Twilight Dance.
Ready to strike.
There you go. Look at that.
Watch out, Mayal.
Okay, survived that. Whew. That could have been bad. If they had hit, that would have put me dangerously low on shields. What am I doing? You know what? Just put an in slice. That's a Shadowbringer. Whatever, close enough. And then do a dark cleanse. Keep the buffs going. Don't want to ever run out. Getting Gustav's homage move makes me... I really hope he comes back by the end of the game. I don't know how or why that would happen, but... Gustav's like the emotional core of the team, and he was ripped out very early. I could speed burst, there's no real point to it. I'll just do a normal hit. Why so defenseless? And then... Now I'm gonna do an end slice. Good. Then... Oh, I could do another Fortune Serial on Verso. Where are we at? We're on maximum shields. We're on Virtuous Stance. I guess do Burning Canvas. Or I could just run Flurry Fury again. High physical, high... Really, I want one more AP is what I want, but I don't have it, so... Might as well increase his burn.
Let's carve a path.
Double this turn. And Bringer. Endbringer is so good. Oh! Good jump. Oh god, okay. He had a follow-up. Still got 8 shields. Provided his next attack isn't like a super duper ultra thing, I should be fine. He's very slow right now. That's what I managed to parry nearly a whole attack of his. I feel like he's burying the lead again. Something's gonna be coming. And I'm probably not gonna like it. I realize. Yeah, drop a rank and give AP to everyone else.
Worth it.
Stars judged you.
Keep building, burn.
Take everything.
Grimoire summons the Axons? I'm sorry, what does that mean?
We must accept things as they are, not how we want them to be.
Okay, well there's Cyrene and there's the Visage. Are you gonna do moves?
It's locked on you.
Oh,
So have wanted. Truly.
5 shields?
My turn.
I can deal with that.
I'll always come back.
cleanse to make sure we're all powerful, please.
Let's spill some ink.
And then it's still good for shields, so pyrolyze.
The flames.
Fortune's Fury on
Show me what you can
the set.
Maximum damage.
One shot for maximum damage. Replace that. I'm gonna try extreme light damage.
Touch that.
Okay.
Someone's at one. Nailed it!
When did you become so stubborn?
The Reacher support. What's the... Oh, it's over there. I could barely see it. The big tall tower that I dealt with. Yeah. What am I doing? Let's run a Dark Cleanse just to keep the powerful buff going.
Let's spill some ink.
Part of me doesn't want to hit break on him, because last time I fought Renoir, hit break on him, and it became a really easy fight because he didn't get to go. And I'm like, it's less fun. If I accidentally do it, then that's fine, but... I think he may be about to die, though.
Prepare for oblivion.
I prepare Steel Strike, and then with my Steel Strike, I go Fortune's Fury. That would really mess him up. Nah, I don't want. I want to. Everyone should be attacking.
Deck.
Also, I immediately stunned him after saying I wasn't going to. To be fair, I did do it by accident. I forgot to read the ability, so.
Yeah.
And then Burning Canvas. And so comes Inverso with the final attack, which I'm gonna be real, possibly the best one to end on.
Ready to parry.
What do you mean you? Is his health gonna refill the whole? Did it? Oh my god, 40 million!
Stop this insanity. It's
Well, happy I didn't need to double.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
Fight his minions, then take out the commander. Makes sense. Hello? Clear? That's my guess.
She can't.
What's she doing? Unless it's Aline? Someone from the outside, I imagine. Who?
Mama.
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
What? Get him! I think she may have learned her lesson. He cares about this world just as much as we do. She's lived it long enough. Makes sense. Now she's at R2. I like it. You're no longer stunned. Of course you're not. Okay, what are we going to do here? Crack him with Shadowbringer. This is where the real fight begins, isn't it? And then after Shadowbringer, I want to do a Grim Harvest. Why not? It's some damage. Where are we at? We have shields still. That's good. Pyro. 84 stacks of fire now. I wonder if... Does Owen get a go? He's in the back there being really cool. I've lost my buffs, that's okay. I'm gonna hit you with End Slice. Boom. Then I'm working in the moon stacks currently. That's fine, I can do Twilight Dance.
The stars judged you.
And guard up so we can get the buffs going. Everyone's now powerful and shelled.
Ready to carry.
Summons the Descendre canvas. What? Like the family portrait? What? What? Literal glow up? What was this? Oh. No, 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 no. Okay. I'm barely alive. I have 3 hits left in me. Okay, he's got all the buffs. He's speedy, he got a shell, he's powerful. That ain't good for me. I can mark him. I think that's going to do a lot. Do a normal attack. Apply defenseless. There you go. That breaks the shell at least. Twilight Dance? Or no, Dark Cleanse. Keep our buffs on. Then go into Virtuous so I can at least have 6 on DL. And bring our Steel Strike. Steel Strike. Oh, he did a 12. Oh god. Me and my 1 health. Okay, this is very risky now. Why burn? If I set him on fire, I get bonus damage. We know that's the rule. Then CL, we want to play Fortune's Fury on Verso. How's that? 17 million.
Watch out, my elf.
This song. It's such a good song. What's he doing? You're not gonna stab Aline, are you? That would not be very smart.
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
When did he get wings? Because you're wrong. Oh god. Great parry at the end there. Oof. Go to Twilight. And then it got up. The CL is dangerously low. Okay, I'm A rank. I'm not S rank. Gonna wait to get where I want to go. I'll just steel strike again. Hope I don't get hit. I don't have much going for me, but I can Shadowbringer. Increases stacks. Dark Cleanse. Keep everyone's buffs going. Then you are gonna go into Virtual Stance. CL now has 4 shields. A lot less likely to be dead. Still ballet. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I'm still not getting it. Okay. Ah, and that kicked me out of my ability. Okay. Fortune's Fury. Not really anything I want a Fortune's Fury. Wait. Lands an ally of status effects and propagate buffs to allies. That shit doesn't matter. Do the dance. The dance of damage. You know what? If it's all I can do, it's all I can do, but... There we go.
Okay.
Void needs heal. Oh, it's like the other guy. And I messed up. Okay. Get the revive on CL immediately. That should keep some moon charges. That's very nice. He's nearly breakable. That might help me out. Shadowbringer is going to be a light move. Perfect.
The stars touched you.
Why is he still on 22? Dang it, I'm real slow on that one. And I'm real low on shields. Oh no. Okay, revive immediately. again. Guard up.
Shields up.
I gotta get better on that dodge. And slice. It's basically free damage. There you go. Now you're breakable. Okay. You're breakable. Use the final path. No longer stunned. That's fine. That saved me from possible death. This won't do high damage, but it will double my shields, which will keep me alive.
You're outmatched. I am immortal.
Maya.
Wait, meet these again? Okay, I'm gonna dodge these. Oh god. Again, one shield left. Well, it puts it up to my L, doesn't it? The health bar even moving? Oh no. What?
Not this time.
Go, Mael! Finished him! Dang! That was so cool. It's done. Please give up now.
Ironic. Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me.
Didn't she?
This
She just taught
is
you not to do.
okay.
Like,
You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clea fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Wanted to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
You can.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Verso!
I'm sorry.
What do you mean the end? What? That's the very the end to me. Looks like very much the still going. What is... It's the boy in his painting. It's time to stop painting. What does that mean? I mean, if it's what Verso wants to say, then I guess he says it. I don't... What?
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Amon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're Mael. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Up there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors. But it's time to say goodbye until next life.
Decide the fate of the camp. Fight as Mael, fight as Verso. Wait, so kick Mael out and make her live in the real world, or like, but the canvas is so full of life. Like, I don't see how anyone would. And again, he said Mael would never leave. But like, she never left to begin with when you think about it. She lived 16 years of her life in the canvas. If she leaves, that 16 years is like erased and you get... I don't know. I think I'm always a Team Mael person. Like, if you delete the canvas, you delete SEA, you delete Monoko, you delete Noko, you delete... If Gustav was still here, Gustav, you delete all of Lumiere. If there was something to go back to, I think Mael would probably want to go back. But, like, no. I am Mael and I will win. Unfortunately, Verso, I don't think you can beat me.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
That was your turn? That was... Oh, God, my turn is literally decimate him, and his turn is talk. Well, Pyralize it is.
Witness the flames.
This man does not have the capabilities to stand up to me. He just doesn't. Kane's powerful. I think I'm happy I went with dodging there, because there was every chance he could absolutely destroy me. But I think at the end of the day, I'm Mael. I have the ability to win pretty handily.
Void, take everything.
That's the trophy for the music discs. Greatest expedition in history. I believe I just killed my friend. That something? Surely you, like, you can figure this out.
Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please. Don't say that.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
So,
Please. I don't want this life.
stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please, bro. Please.
I don't want this life. Help me. Help me.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
Look, do. A life for pain. Well, the people are back. It seems that's good. Neskie's still here, and Minoko's still here. That's a solace. That's Niall and the kid, right? That Pierre? That was his name, right? Pierre's husband that died? Pierre? Maybe. I know. And that must be Pierre, right? If Gustav can be back, then everybody's here. Ominous drum at the end. What? Oh. So Verso's back to playing piano. Looks older, I think. What are you doing? Why scary eyes? I guess. Is that what he sees? I don't know. That was clever. The music's different. That's a very thought-inspiring ending. Because it makes me wonder what the other option would be. The other option would be much sadder. Everyone would be dead. No one would come back. But like, I don't know. So I guess what happened there was everyone got painted back into existence. Great. We didn't really celebrate that much. Because then it was immediately Verso's piano performance, who had just said he didn't want to live that in the painting. That's a bit sad. Cute, scary black and white mode. Also, Mael scary eyes, whereas obviously she's in the painting. I think one of her eyes is blacked out because that's how she looks outside the painting. Sort of implying it's all false. Which, I guess it could be in a sense, but like, 60%, 70% of the game, I was very happily living in my false world, and it was like, that's the real world, isn't it? Someone tells you to go outside, and suddenly it's like, oh, maybe that's... I don't know. Like, if I watched the other ending, I would probably be sad with that one too. Because you do the other ending, you gotta literally unpaint Eskia and stuff. And like, who wants that? No one wants that. Yay, Jennifer English! Yay, Charlie Cox! Yay, everybody! Is it an order of appearance or something? Interesting Sophie gets put in there before Luna. Sophie was barely in the game. Although maybe that's a famous person and I don't know it. Yeah, for a while. She was Lae'zel in Baldur's Gate 3. I love that game. Andy Serkis as Renoir, who sounds like Supreme Leader Snoke. Obscure Expedition 33. Thank you, update. I don't know which parts that is. I just played it all. Production partners. Gameplay. Animation. QA testing. I'm still thinking about that ending. Like, because if in theory you do pick the other way and you fight as Verso against Moel, one, you have to fight Mael. I'm like, I don't want to fight Mael. Mael's my favorite. Alongside Ciel and Lune. Like, Mael set out from the beginning of the expedition to go on the thing. Like, it would be fighting against the purpose that I have been playing the entire adventure for. But then also, it's like you'd also be siding with the people we've been fighting against. But actually, then again, the people I've been fighting against also sided with me in the end. So we kicked the Paintress out, right? But then she joined me to fight against Renoir, who wanted to... There is no black and white in this, it's all chroma. If you side with Verso, I guess you're also siding with Renoir, who's then siding against Aline. If you're siding with Mael, you're siding strangely with Aline against Renoir. That's really a puzzle. Honestly, I don't doubt the decision necessarily, but the end cutscene did not represent it in as happy a light as I think it should be. I've not been paying attention. Have they gone past whoever did the music yet? Probably. I don't actually know who did the music, but it was all very good. Like every time there was a massive fight, it was you sort of wanted to sit there and listen to the music for ages. Oh, here we go, music. Music composer Lorien Testard. Nice. Did great. 11 out of 10 on the soundtrack. Kind of soundtrack you could probably listen to without playing the game and have a nice time.
Je t'aimerai toujours, je rêverai encore.
Special thanks to Slow Clap. Slow Clap did Sifu. Interesting. Production Dogs, Minoko. You know, I'm still thinking about this ending of this game, and I'm like, no, hold on, no, it was a good ending. They just really were mean with the end cutscene. Because they're talking about the camp when this is all over, like, what are you going to do? And Luna was like, oh, Mael's going to paint me the outside world so I can see it inside the canvas. I'm like, that's nice. Better than just erasing Luna. We've been through that once. It wasn't very nice. Maybe there'll be something after the credits. Aww. I wonder if you find out more about the outside world if you pick the other way. There's a lot of mysteries in there. I mean, like the writers and the painters and the musicians and the... No, that's it. Okay. I click continue. What happens? I'm curious. Let's be back here. Fair enough. It's a you're before the ending sort of deal. I think. Is he down there? Are we? What is that? I mean, I think it's a. I don't see him, but also he's. I don't remember. Either way, like, game over. We win. I wonder actually. Hold on, inventory. Quest items. Our draft collide. No, it's still there. That's the disc I got for winning. So it's updated a bit. Yeah. I wish there was a little more end cutscene to. I'm just. They really cutscened me out of happiness. I was like, great, everyone's back, everyone's alive, good. Now for some morally dubious, is he there because he wants to be? Like, dang it. It's like a very bitter, less sweet ending. Like, what should be really happy is painted in sad colors. That was the ending we got. I kind of don't... If I'm going to find out what the other ending is, it's going to be because I played the game again and do it the other way. It's not because I'm going to go watch it. That would be anticlimactic. And also kind of under... Like, when you finish a game one way and you get one ending, you immediately go watch the other one. It underplays the significance of you choosing one way, not the other. Either way, it was a fantastic journey. And the greatest expedition in history, as they say. That will be my 99th platinum trophy. Tada! What's number 100 gonna be? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I want to make it something really silly. But it's just gonna be funny. It was like, what's your 100th trophy? I'm like, some random... Like, not like... It was fine. I was looking at the PlayStation store the other day. It's like some weird dating sim that was like live action. I was like, maybe I should play that because it would be ridiculous. Also being overly serious about my trophy collection. I've now just realized that this is a screen of red petals and white petals. Not quite sure what the significance of that is necessarily. Red was when they got marched away, and white was... I don't know, whatever happened to Verso, I guess. Is it like when they were repainted? Maybe it's when they don't have any chroma left. I'm going to have to think about that ending for so long to work through it. I'm happy I did all the extra stuff beforehand, though, because I'm for sure in no mood now to, like, go back and do more side stuff. I'm like, nope, that was the end. That was definitely the end. There is no, like, oh yeah, and you should carry on adventuring. It's like, nope. Everyone got older. There was, like, a nice performance, and then it was... deceptive. But hey, I'm so curious what happens on the outside now. I don't get to see that because I never left. But like, is the curiosity of wanting to see it worth deleting everyone within the inside? I don't think so. I think morally I'm on the right side of fictional history here. Ish. Unless you're Verso. If you're Verso, I'm definitely on the wrong side. 100%. But for everyone else, like... If Lune had been in that end bit, she'd be like, no, don't delete me. If Ciel had been in there, she'd be like, no, don't delete me. We worked very hard for this. If Gustav had been there, he'd say, for those who come after. I'm kind of sad though he didn't get like one more line of dialogue. Just like a nice... You know, something? Like I just did... A little bit on the end. They opted for like the no dialogue end cutscene that leaves things slightly vague. And I'm like, just a little more. Just like we did a whole get little more. I'm going to assume, I'm saying this now. I've said it about 3 times already. I'm going to assume the other ending is no more fulfilling. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, if I just pick the other ending, everything would be great. Like, no. I'm assuming you have to watch everyone disappear, and it's very sad. And then you're living your hollow life on the outside, where you can't talk and you only have one eye. Could Verso even make it to the outside? I don't know. Dude's painted in the thing. Like, he probably couldn't cross over, so he'd probably disappear as well. Yeah, I can't see a way the other ending would be leaving me on any higher a note. I almost feel like I need to watch the ending I got again now, just so I can like re-understand it. I mean, in theory, if I headcanon this for a second, like, in theory what's happened is we've restored Lumiere, everyone's back to life, no one's under the effect of the Gamage anymore, so everyone gets to live longer lives, as proven by the fact they all look slightly older. SGA gets to hang around, that's nice. They can all go on boat journeys to the main continent, go on like holiday, explore the place. There's like a happy existence that could be going on there. They just didn't show that in the cutscene, but like, I think it actually quite a good, like, There's so much opportunity there that literally would not exist if you just delete the canvas. That helps no one. As I said, I'm going to be thinking about this one for a long while. And then I'm probably going to look up other people's opinions and get really angry at them. That's how it goes, isn't it? You're like, you try and form your own opinion, then you look at everyone else and you're like, why aren't you thinking the same thing as me? Why does your interpretation of the ending make so much more sense than mine? I think what I'm going to do next now. I think what I'm going to do, to be honest, in terms of like streaming and stuff, I think I'm taking like if we take September off and then we come back in October with Resident Evil, I think that's a pretty good idea. That's what's been floating around in my head. Obviously, I've not said that out loud. I have now. Because I've not done Resident Evil 9 came out this year. Obviously, I've not done that because I've been playing this. But I never did Resident Evil 4 either. And I have that now, like downloaded and stuff, so I can set that off. We can do that October and then go into 9, and then I can continue my Resident Evil fun time. Because the first game I ever streamed on Twitch, Resident Evil 7. Granted, I played it before. It was the second time I played it, but I had fun. And I've done Resident Evil 2. I've done Resident Evil 1. I've done Resident Evil 3. I've done Resident Evil 8. Well, that makes sense to do 4 and 9. The laugh there was because obviously I've not done 5 or 6 either, but they're not new yet, you know? Have they got the Resident Evil Veronica coming out next year, I think, so that's interesting, but... I guess that's it for now. Game over. Expedition complete. Those who come after will come after. We continued. Tomorrow game. Job done. This is the part where I check if my command works. I set up a thing earlier. It worked! Hell yeah. If anyone wants to catch up on like all the bits that happened, you can search through the VOD channel, which I now made a command for finally, so I can actually post it easily. Also we have Discord, you know, for chatting outside of stream time. Honestly, I've just ended perfectly on time. My ending time's 6, it's 5:57. What an the estimation of time that was. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm going now. Feels weird to end the game and just talk to myself for a while and then have no one talking back. But like, that's the way it goes, isn't it? I need to do all the thinking on the inside, really, before I do it on the outside. Because otherwise I sit here in silence for a bit as my thoughts just sort of go, turn over, look at them, spin them around, understand. But there's so many elements of the game that never really compounded into the plot, but they were such interesting, like, tangential bits of information. Like, the entire existence of Clea, to be honest. She's on the outside, just making Nevrons and stuff with the, I think, the extra chroma from the, like, so it doesn't go back into the paintress or something, but, like, ultimately didn't do a lot in the plot. Everything she did came before the plot. Because when you expel, what's her name, from the canvas, like, yeah, you go back in time to see Claire, so you never actually see her in the world. Unless the tower counts, but I don't know if that's actually like an avatar or a different thing. I do think if I find out the other ending is so much brighter and happier, and I'm like, what the hell? And they really buried the lead in there, because like the entire game is about saving what you care about. Like, if the answer to saving what you care about is throw them away, that's ridiculous. Don't agree at all. Anyway, I'm running out of thoughts, so I'll let everyone go now. This was a very fun game. Very enjoyable, fun challenge, especially at the end. I'm happy I set up the final boss as I did with all those restrictions on myself, because it made it so much more tense and exciting. But yeah, that's the end. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for continuing to randomly sometimes subscribe to this channel for reasons I don't fully understand, but do appreciate. I'll be going now. I'll be back once upon another time. And I guess I'll see you then. Bye-bye.